Special Prosecutor Jack Smith has now officially filed his appeal with the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals in Atlanta, Georgia, over Judge Aileen Cannon's dismissal of the documents case against Trump that, of course, happened at the beginning of this week. And Jack Smith is fully prepared to go to that very conservative appellate court, mind you, and absolutely dismantle every single reason that Judge Cannon used to dismiss this case. Now, of course, the big issue why Cannon dismissed this case after delaying it for a year is because she says, finally, after all was said and done, wait a minute, Jack Smith, you can't be the prosecutor here because you weren't approved by the Senate. And in her decision, she literally wrote that Smith's appointment was not legal because the Constitution says that officers of the United States must be appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate. So in her legal ruling, she actually said that the president has to appoint special prosecutors. No, that's never been a thing. That's actually not even in the Constitution. Judge Aileen Cannon is about to get humiliated by a conservative court because of Jack Smith's appeal. I have even seen conservative legal experts this past week saying that, yeah, this is not going to stand up on appeal. I mean, of course, all of the other legal experts, the middle of the road ones and those on the left, have made it abundantly clear. They have shared the statutes. They have shared the other legal rulings. They have provided plenty of examples of other special prosecutors that were not approved by the Senate. And contrary to what Judge Cannon put in her ruling that the president has to do it, no. Under the statutes of the laws of the United States of America, it's not the effing president, it's the attorney general. They have the sole authority to appoint officers to conduct that business, i.e. special prosecutors. Actually, I think that would be e.g. special prosecutors. But they have that authority. And no, technically, under the statute, they do not have to be approved by the Senate. So Judge Cannon will likely get dismantled here. Now, unfortunately, that's not going to be the end of it. Because if Jack Smith, and I say if he gets a victory at the appellate court, I think it should be when he gets his victory at the appellate court. What's going to happen at that point, folks? Well, Trump's people, his lawyers, are going to appeal it straight to the U.S. Supreme Court. And what's going to happen there? Well, first and foremost, they're going to schedule a hearing for months down the road. And then after they have the hearing, they'll schedule their release of their opinion months down the road from that. We could still be seeing this case in legal limbo a year from now, assuming Trump doesn't win the 2024 election and then immediately pardon himself for this, which he would do. So this case is not going to be resolved anytime soon. But I think one thing that is safe to assume at this point is that Judge Cannon's handling of it is officially over. Because even if the appellate court and the Supreme Court do give Jack Smith victories and say, yes, you can move forward, it ain't going back to Judge Cannon at this point. Absolutely not going to happen. Because I imagine as part of his appeal, he is also going to ask for her to be removed from this case. I mean, if he doesn't, that's just prosecutorial misconduct at this point. But Smith has a solid case. He has literally all of the facts and evidence on his side. And pretty soon, we are going to see Cannon humiliated by that appellate court. Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena. And Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.